Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their second sack. And we're still here in the first quarter.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a first carry for their running back. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Williams in motion. Back to throw. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get about 2. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Lions are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Quick hitting slant there. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1 here on Super Wild Card Weekend, 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Look wide. Get this one complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second and 11. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
The quarterback and the receiver, but Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does it.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. Whoa. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 33-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 37 yards. On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Middle they go. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. Still on the move. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Sentinels. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Now the kicking team here will take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Williams. Uh-oh. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Sentinels are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That one's to the sideline, complete. Nice grab as he stays in bounds. A huge play just before the half, and even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Sentinels have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally... Gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up the short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They hand it to Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Third down, 3 to go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. That's taken in, and he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work forward for a couple. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Second down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sentinels. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Sentinels go up by 7. 28-21. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll run with Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Sentinels are going to get the football at their own 40. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On the move past the 40. Into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Sentinels. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Sentinels will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, We'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Second down and 3. Man in motion, heading left. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion now.
He's in. Touchdown, Sentinel. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. First and 10. Here's a run going left. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a third down and 4. From out of the gun, he'll throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Lions are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Up the sideline to the 40. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Sentinels are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion left. And a good run there on 2nd down. They'll pick up 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So it's a win for our visitors as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.